Nikola Jokić has been at the center of the NBA MVP conversation for several years now, and for good reason. His statistical dominance, efficiency, and impact on winning have made him one of the most unique and effective players in the league. However, the debate surrounding this year's MVP race seems to have reached a breaking point, with many analysts and fans arguing that his numbers alone should put an end to the discussion. Jokic's statistical dominance. The Serbian big man continues to put up absurd numbers that defy traditional expectations for a center. Averaging near a triple-double for the season, his combination of scoring, passing, and rebounding is unparalleled. When comparing his numbers to past MVP winners like Russell Westbrook, who averaged a triple-double during his historic 2017 campaign, Jokic's case becomes even stronger. While Westbrook's numbers were lauded as revolutionary, Jokić is accomplishing similar feats while also leading his team to one of the best records in the league. Beyond the box score, advanced analytics favor Jokić in a way that makes it almost impossible to argue against him. His player efficiency rating, PER, win shares, and box plus-minus, BPM, all rank among the highest in NBA history, reflecting his overall impact on the game. While other contenders, such as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA, and Joel Embiid, are having fantastic seasons, Jokic's influence on both ends of the floor gives him a clear edge. The eye test versus the numbers. One of the biggest criticisms against Jokić as an MVP frontrunner is that he doesn't provide the same wow factor as past winners like Stephen Curry, Derrick Rose, or James Harden. His game isn't built on explosive athleticism, highlight reel dunks, or deep three-pointers. Instead, Jokić dominates with an old-school approach, leveraging his size, vision, and basketball IQ to dissect defenses in a way that looks effortless. However, to dismiss Jokic's greatness simply because his playstyle isn't flashy is to misunderstand the essence of basketball. The MVP award is about the most valuable player, not necessarily the most entertaining one. If a player can dominate a game without having to rely on jaw-dropping moments, doesn't that make them even more impressive? The market bias and narrative influence. Another factor that plays into the MVP debate is market size. If Jokić played in Los Angeles or New York, the conversation might be drastically different. Denver, despite being a strong basketball city, doesn't generate the same media buzz as larger markets. This has historically affected MVP voting, as seen with players like Kevin Durant and LeBron James often having an edge in popularity-driven narratives. The comparison to Westbrook's MVP season also highlights this issue. Westbrook's triple-double season was treated as a historic achievement, while Jokic's similarly dominant numbers are met with a level of skepticism. This suggests that narrative often plays a bigger role than pure basketball performance. The competition. Is anyone close? SGA and Embiid are Jokic's biggest competitors for the award this season. SGA has led the Oklahoma City Thunder to one of the best records in the league, proving himself as one of the premier guards in the NBA. His scoring ability and efficiency have been off the charts, and his leadership on a young team has been commendable. However, as discussed in the debate, he may still be 1 or 2 years away from fully taking the MVP crown from Jokić. Embiid, last year's MVP winner, has also had a dominant season when healthy. His two-way impact is undeniable, and his scoring ability as a center is historic. However, his availability has been a major issue, as injuries have sidelined him for significant stretches. In a tight MVP race, availability matters, and Jokic's durability gives him a distinct advantage. The MVP award and playoff expectations. One of the final talking points in the debate is whether an MVP should be expected to make a deep playoff run. Historically, most MVPs have led their teams at least to the conference finals. The few exceptions, like Dirk Nowitzki's 2007 MVP campaign ending in a first-round exit, have been used to criticize the legitimacy of the award in those cases. For Jokić, this isn't a concern. As the reigning NBA champion and Finals MVP, he has already proven his ability to elevate his team in the postseason. Even if the Nuggets don't win another title this year, his past performance in high-pressure situations should eliminate any doubts about whether he is worthy of another MVP award. Conclusion. Ending the debate. When taking all factors into consideration, statistical dominance, team success, individual impact, and historical context, Nikola Jokić is the clear frontrunner for the MVP award. While SGA and Embiid are having outstanding seasons, neither has done enough to definitively surpass Jokić. The conversation around the MVP race may continue in media circles, but if voters focus purely on the numbers and impact, there should be no real debate. Jokić is, once again, the most valuable player in the NBA.